Ladies and gentlemen and seekers of knowledge, welcome to this our special presentation brought to you by our passionate team of 6 dedicated individuals.
Today we invite you to embark on a journey with us. We delve into the world of ideas, inspiration and innovations. Allow us to introduce the brilliant minds behind the endeavor of all of us as students of National Institute of Technology, Raipur. I am Pawan Chandrakar.
I am Satakshi Tripathi.
I am Tanmay Gupta.
I am Swasti Gupta.
I am Shashank Singh Rajput.
This project is the result of a communication skill course, a platform that has allowed us to own our abilities and ideas. We are very grateful to our teacher Dr. Anup Tiwari sir, who has given us this opportunity to showcase our talents and ideas together.
We have poured our hearts and soul into this endeavor, aiming to deliver a message that results deeply to you as we strive for excellence. We welcome your feedback and thoughts, for it is your perspective that will shape our future endeavors.
So, without further ado, let's talk on this intellectual work together and may this idea we share today inspire, challenge and provoke thought among people tomorrow. Thank you for joining us and let's dive into the world of ideas worth spreading.
The term carbon footprint has become increasingly ubiquitous in conversations surrounding environmental sustainability and climate change. It encapsulates the total amount of greenhouse gases, particularly carbon dioxide, emitted directly or indirectly by human activities. As we navigate the complex challenges posed by climate change, understanding and mitigating our carbon footprint have emerged as crucial imperatives for safeguarding the planet and ensuring a sustainable future for generations to come. At its core, the concept of a carbon footprint underscores the interconnectedness of human activities with the health of planet. Every action we take, from driving a car to powering our homes, has become implications for carbon emissions and climate stability. We will examine the various sources of carbon emissions, explore the impacts of these emissions on environment and society, and discuss strategies for reducing and mitigating our carbon footprint. By fostering a deeper understanding of carbon footprint and its implication, we aim to inspire collective action and empower individuals, communities, and policymakers to embrace sustainable practices and chart a course towards a low carbon future.
So now, as we know about carbon footprints, let's talk about its solution. Unlocking the power of sustainable transportation, a pathway to a greener future. In our quest for a sustainable future, transportation plays a pivotal role. The way we move from place to place significantly impacts our environment, economy, and overall well-being. Sustainable transportation offers a promising solution to reduce carbon emission, alleviate traffic congestion, and promote healthier lifestyle. In this segment, we will dive into importance of sustainable transportation, explore various eco-friendly modes of transportation, discuss their benefits, and highlight successful initiatives around the world. Together, let's pave the way for a more sustainable and equitable transportation system. Importance of sustainable transportation. Sustainable transportation is crucial for mitigating climate change and reducing our carbon footprint. Traditional modes of transportation such as personal vehicles powered by fossil fuel contributing to significantly greenhouse gases emission, air pollution and traffic congestion. By shifting towards sustainable alternatives, we can minimize this adverse impact and create cleaner, healthier communities. Additionally, sustainable transportation promotes social and equity by providing accessible and affordable mobility options for all individuals regardless of income or ability. Modes of eco-friendly transportation. Bicycle is not only an environmentally friendly mode of transportation but also promotes physical activity and reduces traffic congestion. Bike lanes, bike sharing programs and bike-friendly infrastructure enhance the accessibility and safety of cycling. Second, walking. Walking is perhaps the most sustainable form of transportation, requiring no fossil fuels and producing zero emissions. Pedestrian-friendly urban design, sidewalks and walkable neighborhood encourage walking as a primary mode of transportation. Third, public transportation. Massive transit system, including buses, trains and subways, offer efficient and cost-effective transportation options for urban and suburban residents. Investing in public transit infrastructure reduces reliance on private vehicles and improves air quality. Fourth, electric vehicles. Electric vehicles, also known as EVs, powered by clean energy sources such as solar or wind, offer a promising alternative to traditional gasoline powered car. EV adoption is growing rapidly thanks to advancement in battery technology, government incentive and expanding charging infrastructures. Benefits and tips for incorporating sustainable transportation. Each mode of sustainable transportation offers unique benefits. Biking and walking promotes physical health, reduces stress and foster a sense of community. Public transit reduces traffic congestion, air pollution and transportation costs while enhancing mobility for under-served population. Electric vehicle decrease greenhouse gas emission and depends on fossil fuels while offering quiet and smooth transportation. Incorporating sustainable transportation into daily life reduces consequence, choices and lifestyle adjustment. Prioritize active transportation by choosing biking or walking for short trips. Use public transit for longer distance and when traveling to congested areas. Consider carpooling, ride sharing or car sharing programs to reduce the number of vehicles on the road. Invest in an electric vehicle or hybrid model if possible, taking advantages of government incentives and changing infrastructures. Example of successful sustainable transportation. Cities and communities around the world are implementing innovative ideas for transportation initiatives. Copenhagen, Denmark is renowned for its extensive network of bike lanes and pedestrian-friendly infrastructure with over half of its residents commuting by bike. Colombia introduced the Trans-Bus Rapid Transit System, providing efficient and affordable public transit options for millions of residents. Amsterdam, Netherlands prioritizes pedestrians and cyclists through traffic calming measures, bike-friendly streets and car-free zones, leading into improved air quality and quality of life. Conclusion: as individuals, we have the power to make a difference through our transportation choices by embracing sustainable transportation options such as biking, walking, public transit and electric vehicles. We can reduce our carbon footprint, improve air quality and create more livable communities. Let us draw inspiration from successful initiatives around the world and commit to building a future where sustainable transportation is normal rather than expectation. Together, let's embark on a journey towards a greener, healthier and more sustainable world.
In the journey towards a sustainable future, energy conservation in households play a vital role. Our homes are hubs of energy consumption, accounting for a significant portion of global energy usage and greenhouse gas emissions. By embracing energy efficient practices and technologies, we can minimize our environmental impact, reduce utility bills and create more comfortable living spaces. In this segment, we will explore the significance of energy conservation in our households, discuss key energy efficient practices, provide practical tips for reducing energy consumption, highlight the long-term benefits and cost saving, and empower viewers to take action in their own homes. Significance of energy conservation in our household. First, environmental impact. Traditional energy sources such as fossil fuels contribute to air and water pollution. Climate change. By reducing energy consumptions, we can mitigate these environmental impacts and preserve natural resources for future generations. Second, economic benefits. Energy efficient homes consume less electricity, gas, water, resulting in lower utility bills and long-term cost saving for homeowners. Additionally, investing in energy efficient upgrades can increase property value and attract eco-conscious buyers. Comfort and health. Energy efficient homes are often more comfortable and healthier environments with improved indoor air quality, temperature regulation and humidity control, proper insulation, ventilation and lighting design contribute to enhanced comfort and well-being of occupants. Some of the energy efficient practices are: first, LED lighting. LED bulbs use significantly less energy than traditional bulbs and last much longer, reducing the need for frequent bulb replacement. Switching to LED lighting throughout the home can result in substantial energy savings and lower maintenance cost. Smart thermostats. Smart thermostats enable precise control over the heating and cooling system, allowing homeowners to program temperature setting based on occupancy schedules and preferences. These devices optimize energy usage, reduce heating and cooling costs, and provide real-time energy usage data for better insights and adjustment. Third, energy efficient appliances. Energy Star certified appliances such as refrigerator, dishwashers, washing machines, dryers, and meet strict energy efficiency standards set by Environmental Protection Agency. These appliances consume less energy during operation, leading to lower utility bills and reduced environmental impact. Fourth, insulation and air sealing. Proper insulation and air sealing improve the thermal performance of homes, prevent heat loss in the winter and heat gain in the summer. Sealing air leaks, adding insulation to walls and upgrading windows and doors enhance energy efficiency and comfort while reducing heating and cooling costs. Fifth, efficient HVAC system. Upgrading to energy efficient heating, ventilation and air conditioning HVAC systems can significantly reduce energy consumption and improve indoor comfort. High efficiency furnaces, air conditioners, heat pumps and ventilation system deliver superior performance and lower operating costs compared to older insufficient models. Tips for reducing energy consumption. First, heating and cooling. Set thermostat to energy saving temperatures. Keep windows and doors closed while heating or cooling the home, and use ceiling fans to improve air circulation and comfort. Second, lighting. Replace traditional bulbs with energy efficient LEDs, which consumes up to 80% less energy and last 25 times longer. Turn off lights when not in use, utilize natural daylight whenever possible, and install dimmer switches or motion sensors for added energy savings. Third, appliances. Choose Energy Star certificates appliances when purchasing new products and unplug electronics and appliances when not in use to prevent standby power consumption. Use energy efficient settings and features on appliances such as eco mode or dishwashers and cold water wash cycles on washing machines. Fourth, insulation and air sealing. Seal air leaks around windows, doors or ductwork with welt stripping or foam insulation to prevent heated or cooled air from escaping. Add insulation to walls or floors. Fifth, water heating. Lower temperature setting on water heating to 120 degree Fahrenheit, which is recommended to reduce energy usage or prevent scalding. Install low flow shower heads and fluorescent setter to decrease hot water consumption without sacrificing comfort. The long-term benefits of energy conservation in households are manifold. By implementing on energy efficient practices and technologies, homeowners can enjoy: first, increase property value. Energy efficient upgrades enhance the market value and attracting eco-conscious buyers and potentially commanding higher resale prices. Third, environmental preservation. Energy conservation reduces greenhouse gas emissions, air and water pollution, and reliance on finite natural resources, contributing to a healthier and more sustainable planet for future generations. Fourth, improved comfort and well-being. Energy efficient homes are more comfortable and healthier environments with consistent temperature, improved indoor air quality, and reduced humidity levels. Enhanced resilience. Energy efficient homes are more resilient to power outages, extreme weather events, and fluctuating energy prices, providing homeowners with greater stability and peace of mind. In conclusion, energy conservation in household is not only beneficial for environment and economy but also for our own well-being and comfort. By adopting energy efficient practices and technologies, we can reduce our carbon footprint, lower utility bills, and create more sustainable and resilient homes. I urge viewers to take action in their own homes by implementing the tips and strategies discussed in the segment together. Let's eliminate path to energy efficiencies and pave a way for brighter and greener future.
As we confront the urgent challenge of climate change, the transition to renewable energy has emerged as a critical pathway toward a sustainable future. Renewable energy sources such as solar energy, wind energy, hydro and geothermal energy offers clean, abundant and inexhaustible alternative to fossil fuels. In this segment, we will explore the pivotal role of renewable energy in combating climate changes. Renewable energy play a central role in mitigating climate change by reducing the greenhouse gases emission. As renewable energy sources produce little to no greenhouse emission during electricity generation, helping to curb the carbon pollution driving climate change. Renewable energy also promotes energy independence as they can be deployed to locally reducing reliance on imported fuels and promoting energy independence at the national and community level. It also creates green jobs. In the renewable energy sector is a major source of job creation, providing employment opportunity and manufacturing, installation, maintenance and research and development. Now let's talk about few of the well-known renewable sources of energy. As soon as we think about renewable source of energy, the first name that comes in our mind is solar energy. Solar power harnesses the sun energy through PV cells and concentrating solar power system. Then the solar panels convert this solar sunlight into electricity. The next most common name comes in our mind is wind energy. Wind power utilizes wind turbines to convert kinetic energy from the wind into electricity, which is then used in different purposes such as in household purpose and factories. Other most common renewable sources of energies are hydropower electricity and geothermal power. Hydroelectricity power harnesses the energy of flowing water to generate electricity. Hydroelectric dams, run-off river system and tidal turbines capture the energy of water current, producing the clean and renewable electricity. And geothermal power taps into the heat stores beneath the earth's surface to generate electricity and heat buildings. Geothermal power plants use steam or hot water from underground reservoir to drive turbines and produce electricity. Now we know that what are the renewable sources of energy, but we also have to know how to make it come into the play in the real life and its scalability and feasibility also. Renewable energy sources such as solar, wind and geothermal power are abundant and widely distributed, offering vast potential to future generations. Advances in renewable energy technologies such as improved solar panels, more efficient wind turbines and enhanced geothermal drillers techniques have reduced cost and increased reliability. Supportive policies are also introduced such as initiatives and regulations at the local, national and international level can accelerate the adaptation of renewable energy and level the playing field with the fossils. The declining cost of renewable energy technologies coupled with the rising cost of fossil fuels and the social and environmental benefits of clean energy make renewable energy increasingly competitive and economically feasible. In conclusion, renewable energy holds immense promise as a sustainable and scalable solution to mitigate climate change, reduce dependence on fossil fuels and foster economic prosperity. By harnessing the power of solar, wind, hydro and geothermal energy, we can create a cleaner, greener and more beneficial energy future for generations to come. As individual communities and at national level, let us seize the opportunities presented by renewable energy sources and accelerate the transition toward a carbon neutral society. Together, let us embark on a transformative journey towards the sustainable tomorrow powered by renewable energies.
food production and consumption patterns have profound environmental implications, from deforestation and water pollution to greenhouse gases emissions and biodiversity losses. The food industry exerts a significant toll on the planet. In this segment, we will explore the environmental impact of food production and consumption, dwell into the principle of the sustainable diets, discuss the benefits of adopting such diets for personal water use. Food production requires vast quantities of water, contributing to water scarcity, depletion of aquifers, and contamination of water sources. Greenhouse gases, emission, livestock farming, deforestation for agriculture, and transportation and food products contribute to greenhouse gases emissions, embracing climate change. Biodiversity losses, intensive farming practices, monoculture crops and pesticides use threatens biodiversity, leading to loss of species and ecosystem degradation. Food waste, approximately 1/3 of all the food produced for human consumption is wasted, leading to unnecessary required of depletion and greenhouse gas emissions in the landfills. The environmental footprints associated with animal agriculture. Local and seasonal foods. Choosing locally grown and seasonal foods reduces transportation emissions, supports local farmers and promotes biodiversity. Reducing food waste. Minimizing food waste through benefits of adopting a sustainable diet. Adopting a sustainable diet offers numerous benefits for both personal health and environment. Personal health. Sustainable diet riches in fruit, vegetables, whole grains and plant-based proteins are associated with reduced risk of chronic diseases such as obesity, heart disease, diabetes and certain cancers. Environmental sustainability. Sustainable diet has a lower environmental footprints, including reduced greenhouse gases emissions, water usage and land use compared to conventional diets. Biodiversity conservation. Choosing locally sourced and seasonal foods support biodiversity conservation by preserving natural habitats and reducing the demand for monoculture crops. Food security. Sustainable and food system prioritize equitable access to nutritious and affordable food, promoting food security for all individuals and communities. Climate reliance. Sustainable agriculture practices such as agroecology, regenerative farming and agroforestry enhance soil health, water retention and carbon sequential, contributing to climate resilience. Making sustainable food choices on a budget is achieving with the following strategies. Meal planning. Plan a meal in advance, utilizing seasonal and budget-friendly ingredients to minimize food waste and maximize saving. Buying in bulk. Purchase staple items such as grains, legumes and spices in bulk to reduce packaging waste and save money per unit. Cooking at home. Cooking meals at home uses fresh whole ingredients rather than relying on pre-packed or processed foods, which tends to be more expensive and less nutritious. Flexible transition approach. Incorporate more plants meals into your diet and limits consumption of animal products to reduce costs and environmental impacts while still enjoying a variety of our flavors and nutrients. In conclusion, our food choices have profound implications for both our health and health of the planet. By embracing sustainable diet principles such as plant-based eating, local and seasonal foods, and reducing food waste, we can nourish our bodies while protecting the environment. I urge viewers to consider the environmental impact of food choices and to provocate steps towards.
Advocacy serves as a powerful catalyst for environmental activism, driving positive change and shaping policies to addressing pressing environmental challenges. In this segment, we'll explore the critical role of advocacy in environmental activism, examine different forms of advocacy, showcase examples of successful environmental advocacy efforts, discuss the importance of community engagement and coalition buildings, and inspire viewers to become agents of change in their communities. Role of advocacy in environmental activities. Advocacy plays a pivotal role in environmental activism by raising awareness, Advocacy efforts raise awareness about environmental issues, educate the public, and mobilize support for action. Influencing policies. Advocates work to influence policies and regulations at the local, national, and international levels to promote environmental protections, conservation, and sustainability. Holding decision makers accountable. Advocates hold governments, corporations, and other stakeholders accountable for their actions and advocate for transparency, accountability, and environmental justice. Fostering collaboration. Advocacy fosters collaborations among diverse stakeholders, including community members, non-profits, businesses, and government agencies to address complex environmental challenges. Empowering communities. Advocacy empowers communities to voice their concerns, advocate for their rights, and participate in decision-making processes that affect their environment and well-being. Different forms of advocacy encompass a range of strategies and tactics, including grassroots organizing. Grassroots advocates mobilizes community members at the local level to advocate for environmental causes, engage in direct action, and build grassroots movements for change. Lobbying. Lobbying involves influencing policymakers and elected officials through direct advocacy, meetings, testimony, and campaigns to advance environmental policies and legislation. Awareness campaigns. Awareness campaigns use media, storytelling, digital platforms, and public events to raise the awareness about environmental issues, educate the public, and inspire action. Litigation. Environmental litigation uses legal strategies and court actions to hold polluters accountable, challenge harmful practices, and protect natural resources and communities. Corporate engagement. Corporate engagement involves advocating for corporate responsibility, sustainability, and accountability through shareholder activism, consumer campaigns, and corporate partnerships. Several successful environmental advocacy efforts and movements have made significant impacts, including the environmental justice movement. The environmental justice movement advocates for a fair treatment and equal protection for environmental hazards and pollution, particularly for marginalized communities disproportionately affected by environmental injustice. The climate strike movement. The climate strike movement, inspired by Swedish activist Greta Thunberg, mobilizes millions of people worldwide to demand urgent action on climate change, including youth-led strikes, protests, and advocacy campaigns. The conservation movement. The conservation movement advocates for the protection and preservation of natural habitats, wildlife, and ecosystem through advocacy, policy initiatives, and grassroots organizing. The anti-plastic movement. The anti-plastic movement campaigns against single-use plastics, plastic pollution, and plastic waste through awarenesses, raising policy advocacy and consumer actions. The indigenous rights movement. The indigenous rights movements advocates for the recognition of indigenous land rights, sovereignty, and traditional knowledge, challenging destructive extractive industries and promoting indigenous-led conservation and stewardship. Community engagement and coalition building are essential for effective advocacy and environmental activism. Strength in number. Building coalitions amplifies voices, resources, and impact, enabling advocates to tackle larger scale environmental issues and exact great influence on decision makers. Diverse perspectives. Engaging diverse communities and stakeholders, fostering equity and represented, ensuring that advocacy efforts reflect the needs, priorities of all affected communities. Shared goals and values. Coalition buildings brings together individuals and organizations with shared goals and value, fostering collaboration, solidarity, and collection action towards common movements. Grassroots empowerment. Community engagement empowers grassroots activities and community members to participate in decision-making processes, shape policies, and drive change from ground up. Long-term sustainability. Building strong community networks and coalitions fosters resilience, continuity, and sustainability advocacy efforts, ensuring the longevity and impact over time. In conclusion, we can say that advocacy and community engagements are indispensable tools for environmental activities, driving positive change, influencing policies, and empowering communities to protect the planet. I urge viewers to get involved in advocacy efforts, whether through grassroots organization, lobbying, awareness campaigns, or other forms of advocacy. By joining forces, raising our voice, and working together towards a common goal, we can create a more just, sustainable, and resilient future for all. Let us harness the power of advocacy and community engagement to be catalyst for change in our communication and beyond.
In conclusion, the concept of carbon footprint serves as a critical lens through which we can understand and address the environmental challenges posed by human activities. As our world grapples with the far-reaching impacts of climate change, reducing and mitigating our carbon footprint has never been more essential or urgent. While the scale of challenge may seem daunting, there is a cause for optimism across the globe. Individuals, communities, business, and governments are increasingly recognizing the imperative of climate action and embracing innovative solutions to reduce carbon emissions. By adopting sustainable transportation options, implementing energy efficient technologies, we can collectively reduce our carbon footprint. Moreover, addressing our carbon footprint offers not only environmental benefits but also economic, social, and health co-benefits, from creating green jobs and stimulating innovation to improving air quality and enhancing public health. The pursuit of a low carbon future holds immense potential for transformative change. Together, let us commit to reducing our carbon footprint and forging a path towards a thriving and sustainable world for all. Thank you.